everyone, and welcome to Cube Chaos. Kind of. As the name you'll notice is weird. But before we get into why the name of this video is kind of weird, let me show you what I did in between episodes. Look. Can it be? Ra's sun barge is complete. Try to get a good view of this. Lux Lucius, the owner of Cubed Chaos and Cursed Chaos. Look at this. Look at this. Still not a big fan of the back end of how that turned out. We have had a lot of fun here, everyone. And that's something I want to talk to y'all about. The reason get up there. The reason the name of this video is a little bit weird is because, well, this is the last recording I'm going to be doing on Cubed Chaos. Now, I'm not going to stop playing on Cube Chaos. There's just not really anything else I want to record on here. I mean, yeah, we can fight the Wither, we can fight the Ender Dragon, but y'all have seen me do that before in other series, and it's not really that big of a deal on here. This server is more about community and builds and all that. So I'm still going to be on here. Now, I'm going to be putting more of my focus though on the Cursed Chaos server, which I've talked to Lux, and he's cool with it. A big reason for that though is the fact that on here I'm just a member, so it's not that big of a deal if I'm spending less time on here. Like I said, I'll still be on. Like, I've got my shops to run, and I'll still be helping Lilith with her builds if she needs it. And, of course, if you want to see me on here, definitely go check out her channel, because, there's always a chance you'll see me in her recordings. But on Cursed Chaos, which, it's modded, and you know me, I love modded. I'm also a moderator on that server. So I've got to spend more time on it so that I can help people out. A big part of my job on there as a moderator is helping people who aren't familiar with the mods, figure out how to use them. So I got to put a little bit more focus on that than on just being on here playing. So, I'm going to be recording more on Cursed than on here. We are missing a couple inroads up here. Now, we've already established that Cursed Chaos is on Fridays. I've already started that up. But don't worry, we are still going to have some recordings on Monday. Not going to cut back on my recordings. So, to explain why the name of the game, or the name of this video is a little different, it's a combination of this game and the one that's going to be taking its place. So, hi everybody, and welcome to StarCraft. Now this is the original StarCraft, kind of. It's actually the remastered, and this is what's going to be taking the Monday slot. I have, as far as I know, every StarCraft game made. I've played most of them, but not all of them. So, I figured, why not do them for the channel? So today we're going to jump in and do the tutorial, because I know some of y'all may not have ever heard of StarCraft, or at least never played it. So we're going to play it. Doing the tutorial so those of y'all who are not familiar with it can see what it is about. Let's hop in here. Now, for those not familiar with StarCraft, if you look at the screen here, the three races of the game. This is an older game. This is actually one of my favorite games of all time. I love this series of games. Gonna go ahead and say this right off the bat. If you're a fan of StarCraft and you're wanting to see, somebody who's an expert playing at it, don't watch my videos on it. If you want to see somebody who loves the game, loves the storyline, loves the characters, and just enjoys playing the game, even though they're not the best at it, then yeah, watch my videos. If you know the storyline, do not spoil it in the comments. Like I said, I've played most of them, but not all. And I don't want the ending of the whole series spoiled for me, and I don't want the storyline spoiled for anyone who's not familiar with it. And believe me, I read the comments. Any comment on my videos, I read. If you put spoilers up in it, I will be deleting your comments. Now, if you have tips on, how to play it better, yeah, give me those. I have no problem with that. But let's hop in here. We have to start with Episode 1, Terrans. As you can see, Episode 2, Complete Terran Campaign. So you do unlock these. Now, this is a different style game than I normally play on the channel. Terran Campaign, Rebel Yell. In the decades since the end of the Guild Wars, the oppressive Terran Confederacy has stood unchallenged in its supremacy over colonized space. As for that, all that changed 4 days ago when a large alien fleet emerged from warp space and laid waste to the unsuspecting Confederate colony of Charsara. The Confederacy, fearing that the alien fleet's next target will be the colony of Marsara, has sent you to intervene. Acting as magistrate, you are to safeguard the colonists and keep their state of panic from escalating any further. I do apologize for that cough. Let me grab my drink. And I'm drinking Mountain Dew, if you want to know. Welcome to the boot camp. This is the tutorial for the Terran mission. Oh, yeah.
Welcome to Marsara, Magistrate. The equipment demonstration
Adjutant!
is prepared and may be initiated at your convenience.
Now, this,
Please select Start to begin the demonstration. You may skip the demonstration by selecting Skip Tutorial.
the female, it's a machine designed to look and sound like a female that's talking.
When you are ready, you may select Start.
Shut up, Adjutant. Its name is Adjutant. But let's get started before she drives us crazy. Every mission starts with a tip. I could cut that off, but I don't want to, because they're kind of nice to have. Look at this. Blah, 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 blah.
In order to build a thriving colony, numerous SCVs are necessary. You can build additional SCVs at a command center.
Okay, This is a SCV. These guys are Terran Marines. So, I want to move these guys all down here. Now, this being the tutorial, there's not really a danger to losing. Now, for those of y'all familiar with the original StarCraft, look at this. The remastered looks so good. We're going to set this SCV gathering minerals. We're also going to come over here and build a new one. Now, this does take time. Building units, building buildings, it does take time. In the comments down below, let me know. There is a code for speeding this up. If you would like me to use that code, let me know.
In order to equip additional personnel, you must have enough supply depots to support them.
Because you saw...
Use SCVs to build additional supply depots.
I'm aware of this, Adjutant. As you saw, the SCV, which is the lowest tier unit in the game, still takes about 30 seconds to a minute to make. Higher tier units and buildings take longer to build and make. Which is why I'm leaving it up to y'all in the comments to tell me whether you want me to take and use the code to speed it up. It's cheating, but all it does is speed up the time of building things. I mean, this is, the lowest tier building in the whole game for the Terrans. Now, what we're going to do while we're here is let's grab some Marines. There are a few enemy units around. We're going to go kill them.
Permission to speak freely, sir. I'm not sure you know what you're doing. If you're going to send us into hostile territory and you want us to defend ourselves, then use the attack command. But if you want us to ignore enemy fire and go exactly to the spot you targeted, then use the move command. Now, which will it be?
Look at these. Those are Zerglings. They are the lowest rank warrior unit of these Zergs, where the Marines are the lowest rank Terran fighting unit. The SCVs don't fight. The Zergs have their own version of it. The Protoss have their own version of it. But I figured doing the tutorial would be a good way to, show people not familiar with the games. I think we lost 2. Bring these 2 over here. Hey, you're done. SCV, get to work. We're going to need a few more SCVs. As you can see, building this actually up this number. This is how many units we can have. Build. Come on. Now I can set these guys to go to a specific spot. It's called a rally point. A set rally point. Which means as soon as it's made, it will go to that point, but I'm not worried about that right now. Come on, get down here, Marines. There's a few more Zerglings we can go around and kill. Alright, here. We lost 2 more. Lovely. Last 2 Marines, get down here. I want one more SCV. My forces are under attack. Oh, they're going through the last of the Zergs. Ah, great. Okay, good. They made it through. I bet they're really hurting, though. At this point in the game, there's obviously no way to repair or heal my units up. Oh, wait, those I don't think were the last ones. No, there's some more. Alright, let's go up here and kill these guys, then we'll go and take out the last of the Zerglings. You do not have to kill the Zergs on here. I kind of think the reason they have them here is because you kind of have to, maybe. I don't know. Not a video game designer. It'd be cool if I was. Alright. We've got to build 2 more things, and then we got to gather some more resources. And that will complete everything. Okay, good. No more Zerglings. Let's build another supply depot. Oh, this takes forever. But this is a good way of showing y'all, so y'all know how much time it takes to build even the lowest level stuff. That way you know whether you want me to use the speed up cheat or not. Now, I know there's a good chance nobody's going to comment. If that happens, then I'll decide myself, but I'd rather y'all let me know whether y'all want to see me, whether y'all want me to use it or not, to be honest. Let's make another SCV. Got 3 up here, 1 here. And you can, with Terrans and Protoss, you can make up to 5 of any unit. Or there's 5 spots in the buildings that create things. God, this thing is taking forever to make. It's okay though.
The refinery processes raw Vespene gas, converting it into a form which your SCVs can gather.
Now we just got to get 5 Vespene gas. This is minerals. And this is Vespene. Come on. There we go. I like having 5 working minerals and 2 working Vespene. Always like that combination. It's the Vespene, you'll sit there and if you put too many going after it, like they'll sit there because only one at a time can grab it. The minerals, you've got that big old field, so you can have more working it easily. As you can see, with 2 SCVs working the refinery, they're going pretty quickly. And mission completed.
There will now be a fully catered reception at Marsara Base.
We are victorious! Not that it was that hard, come on. But that is, well, I'll go ahead and show you this. Here's us, here's the Zergs we were fighting. Jarmungard brood, I guess, I don't know. But it gives overall, we have units, we lost 7, we produced 23, killed 16. Structures, resources, everything. Time elapsed for mission, even. But that is all the time I have for recording today. I wanted to do this as a goodbye to Cubed Chaos and a hello to StarCraft, an introduction for those of y'all who are not familiar with it. Again, let me know down in the comments, do you want me to use the cheat code for speeding up the building? That's the only one if we use it, that's the only one I'm gonna be using. Because believe me, there are a lot more cheats. I know all of them. Because I've been playing this game, I was in school when this game came out. I want to say I might have been in middle school? Possibly? To put it this way, I played this game for the first time on my cousin's Nintendo 64. Yeah, that's how old this game is. Now, of course, this has been remastered to look way better, and it looks epic. But if you liked what you saw here, hit that like button. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. Hit the notification bell. Comment down below definitely. I really do want y'all's input on this. And of course, I always like hearing from y'all. And again, I want to thank everybody for watching, and I will see you next time.